Good day, everyone. Before we begin, I just want to let you know this might be a little bit longer video than some of the other ones because I'm going to do a couple of different things. First, I wanted to thank you for being here with me always. And also for those that answered the questions about what type of oracle you would like to use. So I decided between the few that answered, I would use the Witch's Tarot, which is the very first set I ever got. This, you can tell, I mean, they've been through the ringer. It's called the Gypsy Witch. Oh, I guess it's not the Witch's Tarot. The Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. I've been wrong. It's been so long since I looked at them. So the Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. These look like regular playing cards, but you can see in the corners there are explanations of what each one means. So I thought we would use that. I really thought I had the Witch's Tarot. That's funny, but honestly, I have not used these cards, the Gypsy Tarot, probably in over 30 years. Mostly because they were my first set. I learned how to read through them. I got them when I was about 8 at a magic store. Was drawn to them immediately and got them. And yeah, so they're very unique, and we'll see what we got. So then I also have, that was one choice that was written down, was the Witch's Tarot, with this, the Gypsy Tarot. So the other one that was written down was the Elemental Tarot. This is one I used to use a lot. My brother, in fact, that passed away, gave these cards to me. They're more excuse me, based on earth, air, fire, water, spirit, little Egyptian-like. So we will, I think what I'd like to do is, I'd really like to use the Gypsy Witch first and draw a card for us and see what it says. And then we'll draw an elemental and see if there's any way they coincide. I have no idea what today holds in store with these cards. So it will be very interesting for all of us to find out what it says. Okay? So let me get them ready. I probably should have done that before I started. I'm sorry. Just making sure they're all here. Okay. So, focusing on everyone in the group. This is going to be interesting. Trying to think of what's a group message for everyone. What's a group message? A group message that we can receive. Now I kind of have a layout here. You can't really see it. I'll tilt it down so you can see. I have a little makeshift altar, well, you know, spot where I'm doing this today. I'm actually at my apartment, airing it out from the fire. So forgive me, I digress. This one. Okay, so this card says there is, I'll show you the picture. It's the 3 of diamonds. Now, playing cards can also be used as fortune telling cards or tarot, whatever. You can look up the 3 of diamonds and see what that means specifically. But for this particular set, there is a safe on there with the door open. What it says is, the money safe indicates riches. If shut side is toward the person, it denotes loss by speculation. When I did this, it's directly in front of me, but the left door, when I laid it down, the left door that is open is really favoring my direction. So it seems like in this particular case, financial matters may be resolved in some way. If by chance that is not happening, it denotes loss by speculation. So, reassess what you're spending money on and make a budget if that's the problem. But since the door was really leaning towards it was more in my direction, I think financial matters could be getting slightly better. But a budget's always good to begin with. So let's draw an elemental card and see what this says, if this has any resonation with the money card or if it's something completely different, and we can go from there. Okay, so we have an air card. This is 7 of air. And give me one moment, please. This represents wind. You can see that there is a man with his head kind of reaching in the tiger's mouth, almost in the tiger's mouth, like he's taking a chance or being impulsive. This says deliberately shifting one's views to force a change, deciding to take a risk in order to get out of a boring situation, regardless of the consequences. Negatively opposing convention just to draw attention to oneself. Remember, the negatives are always going to be coinciding with positives. There has to be a yin to the yang. Do not fear that. So I'm going to read to you what this says. In a hazy cloud, a pale gray figure rests with fixed and unseeing gaze as if in a trance. A carefree figure confidently risks putting his head into a tiger's mouth. One hand touches the earth and the other the sky. Elements of earth and air within his reach. The possibility of making a crazy idea practical. The tiger, creative or destructive power, is traditionally the emblem of gamblers. On the ground, many small symbols indicate scattered opportunities. So, in my personal opinion, taking a chance, taking a gamble, taking a risk is something that may have to be done in order to change something. Also, making sure that you're not too impulsive about it. There's many choices and opportunities down here to grab from. So you don't have to make it, you don't have to, be so hesitant to choose, but also just be a little, just don't be impulsive about it. Think about it before you do it. Then there's someone watching over, reaching the sky, touching the earth. So material and spiritual capabilities, and being in touch with that material and spiritual, which is really cool. So it does kind of coincide with the money, with the material part. It is, you know, a little bit different. So we've got two different readings, but they do kind of connect in a way. I wasn't sure how these cards were going to do together. You know, I've never used them together. But like I said, with any type of reading, if you're really looking for an answer and really focusing, something will come through that you need to hear. So, financial issues going on, whether good or bad, just make a budget, I say. And then if you're taking a chance, taking a risk, making a change, don't do it impulsively. Think about it, but know that you have many opportunities that are coming. So, pretty cool. I'll post those at the bottom. And thank you so much for joining me again. I love you guys. Peace, love, and I'll see you next time.